Aquarius, welcome to your life purpose and career reading. So this is going to be a yearly reading for 220, just to shed some light on maybe some jobs that come up, some skills that are your strengths that you're meant to use this year, and overall just something you're meant to live in 220. So don't get confused when I say life purpose and career. You don't necessarily need to be getting, paid, right, for your life purpose. A lot of people think it's the same thing, but it's basically either something maybe you can get payment for your career or your job, but your life purpose is basically something that you're meant in this life to complete, okay, or this year to fulfill or be part of your growth. Okay, so I've shuffled the cards and we'll get started right away. So there was a lot I shuffled and I'm going to show them to you one by one, already meditating on your energy. Okay, so for some of you, this might resonate right away. For others, it might mean something else, but you do have music. Okay, so this could be right off the bat for some people. Maybe this year you're picking up an old hobby that you've done as a child. That's what I got right away from this card. So for those that maybe play violin or any other instrument, flute, guitar, piano, I feel like this year you're going to pick it up again, and maybe you just feel a calling towards music, whether it's to do it on your own time for healing or just relaxation, or you're thinking of getting lessons. Okay, so maybe you're interested in a type of instrument or to sing as well. So your connection to music is healing for yourself and others, but also pay attention to the music you hear. If you keep hearing the same song played over and over, that's a sign, guys, that your angels are watching over you. So they're asking for you to maybe research the lyrics to this song. Okay, because there's something in there for you, whether you're struggling in a job or maybe a relationship. They're trying to get your attention to move you in the right direction. The other thing I'm getting from this is maybe music therapy. Okay, for some of you, maybe you're into psychology or therapies for work. So maybe you're thinking about art and music therapy or mixing music into the work that you do. It could even be you're a composer, a DJ. So anything around music. You could even be working for radio. Maybe you're playing music for others. So any career paths that involve music in some way. I feel like you have like a great ear for that. Okay, so again, this depends on whoever's listening. There could be some clue in there for you. But overall, it's asking for you to explore your genres of music this year. Like, play music that makes you feel good, that doesn't make you feel aggressive or depressed or angered. Play music that really lifts you up and heals your spirit whenever you hear it, okay? And that it inspires you to move forward. And have success. So, music has an energy, and each genre, it does carry a specific energy. So it's really up to you, what lifts your spirits and gives you motivation and strength. The other thing I got from this card is, some of you might be even meeting partners that will awaken this side to you, this sensitivity. So maybe for those looking for a partner or maybe looking for a teacher, you might meet someone that's really good at their job, or you might, if you're looking for a partner, you might meet someone in the artistic paths, right? That's very artistic and musical. So that's for some as well. So very interesting here. Yeah, this is a very interesting person that's coming through. I feel like they're going to give you a new perspective on life overall and just enrich you in many beautiful ways, especially if you're the type of Aquarius that has had a lot of routine every day, just a lot of kind of dullness in your life. I feel like someone's coming in to just bring in some passion. Yeah, and you also have books. So your you connect your life purpose through your involvement with books. Okay, so I could see some of you maybe interested in like libraries, or maybe working at bookshops. Maybe you're around bookshops. So this could be that you are maybe taking classes or in university or college. It could be that you're in school and you really have to study a lot for something that you want to evolve in and grow in. But I also see a lot of you maybe downloading audiobooks, like listening to it on the subway, in your car, going to work. So it doesn't have to be like a tangible like thing. It could just be you listening and hearing information, like this is like books. It could even be learning from YouTube. Okay, so even from social media, or researching something online, reading something online, because everything's digital now. But for those of you that still have a fascination and love books, like I could see you going to the library a lot, and something's inspiring you, something you might find in a book that will change your life. Okay, so many books have the power to do that. And if you find the book is following you around, maybe look into it if you keep seeing a specific title. But the other thing I see with this is, for some of you interested on the side, maybe you want to learn about a specific subject or pick up a new hobby, maybe grow your own business. I feel like you're self-taught, okay? So I feel like this year you're maybe getting really deep into a subject, okay? And then because you know so much about it, you've done your own study, you're able to offer maybe services or launch a product or something, okay? I feel like looking at the green here, it's going to bring you a lot of abundance, and it's going to increase your prosperity because you're becoming much more knowledgeable on this topic. All right, so that's what I'm getting for this. It could even be, guys, that you're maybe in publishing, in a book editor. Okay, so that's the other thing I'm getting here. All right, so you also have speakers. So this is your life purpose involves your skills of oration. So some of you, I could see right off the back, you're really good in public speaking, whether it's you're a teacher in front of a classroom, maybe you're running workshops or seminars, okay? But overall, you have the skills to express your ideas to others, and for others to get motivation to persuade others. This could be the card for the salesperson, okay? So some of you may have really big gifts in sales or presentation in some form. Maybe you're selling products, you're doing demonstrations. You could even be skilled in politics, okay? So maybe you're doing something in your local community, trying to get votes together, maybe even fundraisers, maybe you're speaking at events. All right, so think of situations where you're guiding and educating or informing people. This could even be instructing people, even like as a flight attendant, you're in front of the public eye, right? So I am picking up something in front of the public. Okay, and also maybe like a judge. It could even be law or something like that. You're getting up, standing up for people. Okay, so anything where it requires for you to use your strong communication and persuasive skills. Really cool. All right, so these are the type of skills that I pulled out that are going to be your strength this year. Okay, you have advancing ideas, and you also have seeing the big picture, which I find they come together. So I'm going to look at them together. But one of them is investigative, okay? And the other one is artistic. So you're the type of person, you're a thinker. You have like downloads of thoughts all the time, and I really think like you guys are genius of the zodiac, okay? You're like the inventors, you're masters of technology, you're like the people that shape and shift the world and bring out new products, new services that benefit humanity in some way, that change our society in some way. So I feel like for a lot of you, for your company or for your own business, you really have you're a visionary, so you could see the future and what kind of trends are impacting society, and you have that grasp and that insight of what's going to succeed in the world, and maybe what products and services people are attracted to. Okay, so this is going to help you seeing the big picture to create smaller goals, to break them up and reach the long-term goal. Okay, so even if stuff doesn't make sense right now, the little things, maybe your colleagues or people you work with are like, well, like, why are you doing it that way? Or what kind of weird idea is it? Well, I feel like, this is why. It's because you see the future, and maybe it's something you need to express so people kind of get like, okay, now I know why we're on this, so we could be on the same page. Okay, but you could be in production, you could be in company where you're in charge of rebranding or launching new products, services, or maybe it's something for your own business. But definitely, this is like a big thing. It could be advertising or communications you're in, pushing ideas forward to the next level, reshaping ideas. So you're using a lot of your analytical, investigative skills here. All right. Straightening things up. Yeah. So, hey, this is like also like an interior decorator kind of skill set. Okay. I don't know every job, guys. So feel free if you get any ideas from these cards, anything that I've shown, just put your comments below because other people, it could help them as well. I'm just kind of bringing out stuff, whatever it is that I'm thinking of. So straightening things up, yeah. So where do you see that skill? This is a structured skill. It's a hands-on skill. I'm even hearing like you're straightening up your life, like maybe your household, maybe decluttering, donating things, straightening things up in your room, your kitchen, throwing things out that no longer serve you, but maybe helping others do this. So maybe you could be like an organizer, just putting things in order in the workplace, lining your ducks up, right? In a row. So yeah, this could be anything, organizing, getting things together so they could run more smoothly. So it could be you're straightening up maybe files, maybe numbers, anything in order for business or your work to run more smoothly, or your household. Okay. All right. So let's see your keywords around work. So these are my workplace cards. If you're interested, you could check out my Etsy page. You could do a lot of activities with these cards. So let's see what you got. So the first one out was mannerism. Okay, so that's your key word this year. So, the first thing coming up for me is you're really watching exactly how you come across to people, your manners, okay? Just being a little more maybe diplomatic. I feel like that's what's going to contribute to your success. Just being careful, especially if you're in a position of management or direction, how it is you give instruction. If you're working with a big team, and especially if you've been used to working alone, maybe you're not used to it. So maybe that's something you got to be extra, just like careful with. But it's also, you're changing your approach and the way you come across to people. It could even be through your wardrobe. You're thinking of getting a totally new wardrobe as well. So that's something interesting there. You also have balance. So this is saying, be very mindful of your schedule, of your life, write down exactly what it is that's in your life right now. How are your finances? How is your social life? How is your well-being, your spirituality? So are you giving time to each of those areas in your life? So what are you doing a little extra of that another area is lacking? Okay, so it could be maybe you're overworking yourself. You're at work too much, and maybe, your family's needing you for something, or your friends, or maybe, the universe trying to tell you take a little break, you need a vacation. Okay, so find some balances here. And I also see fairness. Okay, so your example of fairness in the workplace as well, and making sure everyone's kind of pulling their own weight, but also making sure that you're getting a proper balance. Entrepreneur, yeah. So like I said, guys, with this, especially if you have your own business, if you are an entrepreneur, if you feel overwhelmed, make sure you hire someone to handle some tasks that, are kind of keeping you blocked or too stressed out, because that's going to create more flow and energy in your life. But yeah, this is calling for those of you that have been having this calling. Here it is. You're meant to do your own thing. Okay, so you're thinking of going out in the world, like carving your own path. Okay, so you want to go with whatever it is your own intuition's telling you to do, right? So a lot of you are creators, so you're going to really think of creating your own business this year. That's what I'm feeling. All right, so what is your abundance coming in for finances? So this is the abundance angels, and this is your message. So you got quiet retreat, and the message here is, if you could see it, it's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts, feelings from your inner world. Okay, create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. Right. So, okay, quiet time and having retreat time for yourself, guys, that's going to be your key to success in 220. So if you find yourself, it's like noisy, people are bombarding you, you need to really make the effort to create this time for your own meditation, to escape from the material world, from the craziness, shutting off your phone, and just having this time of quiet for yourself. You could visit this place. It could be a sacred a space that you go to, maybe in your neighborhood. It could even be your sacred space in your own home. Okay, but even if you don't have that, take some time to go somewhere quiet where you can meditate and put yourself in that quiet, sacred space that maybe you go to in the summer by a lake. Maybe it's a place from childhood. Okay, so meditate that quiet, favorite place that brings you peace. All right. So quiet will be your key, and also listening more than talking. And also, it's also suggesting, I feel, for those of you, maybe you're interested in retreats or retreat business. I feel like if you're thinking about a retreat, it's saying to make, a retreat that's like for meditation, or like, those retreats where people don't talk. This is if you're thinking of creating a retreat, okay? I'm talking to a specific person. So if that's what your business is about, then I feel like maybe this would be cool for you. But some of you might even think of going to a retreat. So going somewhere hot and where there's a like-minded group of people, or somewhere cold, it doesn't matter, where you could kind of escape for 5 days or maybe more, like go on a sabbatical and do this retreat. So there's so many out there that you could browse. But definitely this will be your key to hearing your spirit guides and your angels, and ways to create abundance in your life. All right, so here is your this is your Sacred Traveler's Oracle message. You got fogged in. All right, so this is saying go slow, take time. So yeah, this is a message, some of you might be waiting for results to come in for a project, or some of your to reap your rewards, and maybe they haven't come in as fast as you like them. So this is saying, think of yourself like a boat. You're going on a journey, right? You're going towards your destination, but you're going to face a lot of things on this journey. Sometimes you might face calm waters, sunny days. You might face storms, and other days you're going to face clouds, right? Which represent a little bit of confusion, right? A little bit of, okay, I don't know where I'm going. So that's the same. You might be in a period in your life this year where you're like, am I really going in the right direction? And you're going to question yourself. So the guidance here is to go slow, take your time, and then the fog or your confusion will disappear slowly, and then you'll be like, okay, I finally have confirmation and I have more clarity. This is the right way. Or if you felt maybe you took a wrong turn, at least if you're going slow and you're not rushing, you could at least do a detour and turn around and then reroute. Okay, so apply this, however you like. with your life or your business or a project you're working on. But there will be that period, I feel. And I don't know if some of you are dealing with a Libra in any way, maybe family, relationship, but they're going through that too. They're the only ones that got this card. So maybe you're going through the same thing, or you're going through some fog or confusing period with a Libra. So let's see here. You're going through it together. Also, I wanted to give you this because I only picked one card, but this popped out as well, and I felt it was necessary to show you. This really wanted to come out, but you have infinite abundance. So the universe has your back, okay? So abundance is pouring into your life, guys. For those who are worried about your finances, it's saying don't worry, you're well taken care of. And there's more than you think that's around you. So focus on the abundance you have, like the food on your table, the fresh air that you have, okay, the bed at night that you sleep. But you know, some of you might even get a windfall of money, or someone's going to help you out financially, or there's just some help around you that's going to help you to move forward in something that you want to do. Okay, so you are very much abundant. You have the support of many people around you helping you. Okay, and I just hearing there's lots to go around. So don't have any fear with finances. I feel like things are going to work out. So that's something specific that popped out. But overall, guys, I really wish you have a happy year, happy new year. And feel free to write in the comments if you got any inspiration or any new ideas from this reading. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.